While we know there are plenty of bars and lounges on board the Disney Wish, in today's video we are only focused on the 5 main themed bars: the Bayou, Hyperspace Lounge, Nightingales, the Rose, and Keg and Compass. For this experience to be as unbiased as possible, we try to make sure we spent roughly the same amount of time in each bar, though that didn't necessarily happen during our time at Hyperspace Lounge.
Goodness, are you posing for me?
Are you posing for him?
Red, you're amazing.
We also tried to order a drink from the specialty menus at each bar, either cocktail or mocktail, depending on what we wanted at the time. And we used the same rating system for each bar: ambiance, entertainment, drink mocktails, menu, noise level. All of our ratings are based on a 1 to 10 scale. We made joint scores based on our differing opinions, so if one of us voted a 10 and the other voted an 8, we mutually decided to score a 9. Stay tuned to the end where we tell you what the best bar is on board. First up on our list is the Bayou, which is a Princess and the Frog themed New Orleans style lounge on deck 3 midship. It's right off the atrium, so it's super easy to find. The second you walk in, you feel like you've been transformed into the size of a frog. Everything is so beautiful. All of the details are magnificent. There's so much seating here. They have live entertainment, and it is an awesome, awesome lounge. We're really excited to check it out. When you sit down at the Bayou, they hand you this standard menu, but I prefer the iPad because it's incredible. I spent way too much time playing with this thing. So Amanda got the strawberry mojito. It comes with a flavored edible straw, and it is incredible. The flavor is super punchy. It's a little tart. Excellent. Very good drink.
Kyle was right. Kyle was right. This mojito is really, really good.
So for me, I just went simple because, I guess I need to speak into the mic. So for me, I went with something simple. I just went for a vodka cranberry, but it came with a really cool chocolate straw. I'm really interested to see how that mixes with the flavor. I just didn't find much on the menu that seemed like something I was into, but let's give this a try. Oh my God, that's amazing. So the sweetness and the tartness go very well together. And then the chocolate straw is very muted, so you get just a hint of chocolate in there. That's awesome. Definitely would get this again. We just finished up here in the Bayou, and here are the ratings. Amanda and I have gone back and forth with this. Ambiance, we're going to give a 9 because it is absolutely stunning in here. The details are incredible. The flowers you're sitting underneath, the lights even sparkle and shimmer. Definitely a 9 out of 10. For entertainment, we gave it an 8. Just because it was very good. She was a very good artist, but it's just not overly immersive, and that's really what we're looking for, especially when we're talking about Disney, because Disney's incredible at immersion. So 8 out of 10. For drinks and mocktails, we ended up giving it a 7.5. The drinks were great, but there was just something lacking. For the menu, we're going to give it a 6, and this is a personal preference, but we just didn't find anything on the specialty menu that was exciting to us. We want these ratings to be honest and true to our experience. And the noise level, we're going to give a 7. It is a little bit loud. You do have these cool little round tables that you can come and get away from the noise a little bit. So I think that's really cool, which gives the Bayou our final score of 7.5 out of 10. Great score, great first bar. Let's keep it moving. We're here at Hyperspace Lounge, and obviously it is incredibly detailed Star Wars lounge. This bar is magnificent. The second you walk in the door, you feel like you're transported directly in the Star Wars movies. Unbelievably amazing, all the details in here. I'm so excited to come and drink in this bar. Now, obviously, when you come into Hyperspace Lounge, you are thrust into Star Wars. It's incredible, but actually, their menu is very extensive.
They have some mocktails on the menu, they have cocktails, but they even have their own specialty beer on tap. And I think that's really, really awesome. Not to mention they have the really cool iPad, which again, I played with quite a lot. Right after we put in our drink orders, we were told to keep out our cameras and keep out our phones because we're gonna have one of the coolest meet and greets we've ever experienced.
Real quick before we move on, I just want to say, if you're watching at this point, thank you. We really appreciate all of our viewers, and we would really appreciate it if you like this kind of content, if you would subscribe, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and you can see we're a good ways off. So if you could help us out with that, we'd love you. We appreciate you. Back to the video.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
Now, if you've seen our channel before, you probably recognize Red from our droid video, and this is our very first interaction with Red. This is where we got the opportunity to meet Red and have that one-on-one experience with him, and if you haven't seen that, please go back and check it out. I think it's an awesome video. It was so much fun. Now, let's meet Red for the first time.
Oh my goodness. Red, you are the cutest robot I've seen all day. All day. Oh my goodness, are you posing for me?
Are you posing for him?
Red, you're amazing. You truly are amazing.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good sign.
I like it. I like it. You are incredible. We gonna have a dance party?
He's a research one. I think he's really good at taking in your movement.
I like it. I like it. You're awesome. Oh my goodness. How high, Red, how high can you jump?
How high can you jump, Red?
Oh, yay!
I don't know. That wasn't very high. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, Red.
That was the highest jump ever. I've never seen a higher jump.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Now that we've met Red and we just had the coolest interaction, let's get back to rating these bars.
Oh wow. Oh, that's good. Oh my God. That's amazing.
We're finishing up here at Hyperspace, and I got my notes. Let's go through let's go through the ratings. So for ambiance, this is a 10 out of 10 for us. The immersion, the second you walk in here, you are transported directly into Star Wars, and I don't think it could get better, personally. For entertainment, we just had the coolest experience ever. So currently, right now, Disney Wish is undergoing a preview of a one-on-one interactive droid just debuting today. And we just happened to be in the Hyperspace Lounge as it was walking through. So yes, our rating may be skewed, but we have to judge it on our experience. And if I could give it a 100 out of 10, it would have been 100 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 is fair. Drink mocktail selection, we're giving it a 9. It's a really cool menu. The beer was good. The bubble thing was super fun. The mocktail selection was great. I do wish the mocktail selection was a little larger because of the family-friendly atmosphere. The menu we gave a 9. Kind of the same premise. You know, I wish there was a little bit more diversity for the mocktail situations. We settled on a 9. The noise level, it really got dinged. It is a loud bar. There is not much noise reduction. It can get very loud and it can get very crowded. So keep that in mind, but our rating, we gave it a 6 out of 10, bringing the total for Hyperspace Lounge an 8.8 out of 10. Let's move on to the next one.
We made it to Nightingales, the Cinderella-themed champagne piano bar here on board, and it is absolutely beautiful. The vibes here are immaculate, and we are so excited to have some drinks.
Army mateys.
We decided to go with the chocolate that comes with a frozen bubble you get to smash with a hammer, which is really fun, and also the sweet Nightingale with some questionable straw placement.
That's delicious. That's really good. Smooth. Other than drinking out of its butt, it's delicious.
Let's get into the ratings. First up, ambiance, we're going to give a 9 because it is beautiful. Every detail in here is amazing, but I really wish that Cinderella immersion was cranked up just a touch more. Next up, entertainment. Entertainment, we're going to give a 9 also because when there is a pianist, it's incredible. Piano bar is awesome. However, when there's no pianist, there's no entertainment. So the entertainment, we're going to have to go with a 9. Drink mocktails. We're going to give a 10 out of 10. These drinks are incredibly inventive. They're fun. They're interactive. The menu selection, we're going to have to dock it. We're giving it an 8 out of 10. There is no mocktail selections on the menu. However, the menu is incredibly diverse. It's fun. And if it had a nice mocktail selection, we would have given it a 10, but because it doesn't, we're going to have to go an 8. And the noise level, we're also going to go an 8 out of 10. And the only reason is because when there is a pianist, everybody's kind of calm and it's serene and really, really incredible. But if there's no pianist, it is a small venue and it can get loud very fast. So we're going to give it an 8 out of 10, which brings the total to an 8.8 out of 10. It is tied with Hyperspace Lounge. That's crazy. The next two bars that we have is the Keg and Compass and the Rose, and they better bring it because these two bars are going to be hard to beat. Let's go to the next one. Cheers. Alright guys, I'm gonna whisper a little bit because we're in one of the fanciest bars on board, the Rose. This place is absolutely stunning. It's right outside Enchanting, it's right outside Paolo. This is definitely the fancy area. The menu looks awesome, but let's see how it rates. Okay, so we got the Mrs. T, and it came in a teapot, smoked, beautiful presentation. Let's give it the taste test. Oh! Whew, that is a drink. That's strong. Whew, okay. Wow, that's gorgeous.
What is that?
It's a manly drink.
It's sparkling.
Okay, we also got the plant and flowers. Let's try this one. It's gorgeous. Definitely the manliest drink on the menu, so, you know. Okay, oh, that one's good. That one's good. Still a little strong, but the blackberry flavor.
Can you just say it right, please?
But the blackberry flavor that comes through is very good. I would get this drink again. Okay guys, so we are finishing up here at the Rose and it is ratings time. We're gonna start off with ambiance. We're gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it is spectacular. In the daytime, you can see out all throughout the ocean. At night, it's quaint and beautiful. Every detail is pristine to the max, but at night, you also lose the view, which kind of sucks. Entertainment, we're gonna give it a 6 out of 10. You have a little bit of background music, which is nice and beautiful, but there's no live music, there's no live entertainment. I think a 6 out of 10 is fair. The drinks, we're gonna give an 8. They're super strong, they're super punchy right at the beginning, but the more you drink them, the more it kind of evens out and the more it settles up. But they are much more expensive than the rest of the drinks at any other bar. If you love champagnes, wines, sparkling wines, anything like that, this is your place. But if you're more a cocktail drinker, I would weigh the pros and cons. The menu, we're gonna give a 7 out of 10, kind of for the same reason. The wines and the champagnes here, amazing, plenty of selection. Any other drinks, you just have to figure out what you're looking for in a drink and decide that for yourself. Lastly, noise level is a 10 out of 10. It is calm, it's serene, it's get away from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the ship. Come, relax, listen to the music, and have yourself a drink. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Which brings our total to an 8 out of 10. Almost, just barely eking in, putting it at 3rd place, but we still have one more. Keg and Compass is the last one on our list. Let's see if it can push it out of its spot. On to the next one. Guys, we have made it to our final bar, Keg and Compass. This is, it's about 10:30 at night, so it is now 18 and older. So let's give this a try. This is the only place that they have certain beers, but unfortunately they are out of those uncharted lagers. So we're gonna try some mead. So I got the Valkyrie mead. It's 13% and it's supposed to be a citrusy mead. Sounds great. This will only be like the second mead that I've ever tried, but it smells incredible. Wow. There is so much flavor in that. That is amazing. The citrus really comes out immediately. It's a little sharp on the end, like a little more acidic-y, but that is fantastic. Okay guys, we have finished up here at Keg and Compass, and we do have some thoughts. The ambiance rating, we're gonna give a 7 out of 10 because it's definitely a sports bar and it's really, really awesome, but if you are not a sports fan, you will not like it. So I think 7 out of 10 is fair. Entertainment, we're also going to give a 7, essentially along the same premise. The only entertainment is sports, so if you are not a sports fan, I would not suggest coming here. But if you are a sports fan, 10 out of 10. Sports are everywhere you look. For the drinks, I had the Valkyrie mead. It's a citrus mead, and I thought it was great. It was a little sweet, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, but I will say the presentation was very good. The menu here, we are going to give an 8.5 out of 10, and we're doing this because it is a large menu. You actually can get food here if you'd like. I think that's a great option, but there are no mocktail selections. And we wanted to try the uncharted beers that are specifically for here on the Disney Wish. However, they were out of them, and we have to judge our experiences the way we experienced them. So we're giving it an 8.5 out of 10. For the noise level, it is a sports bar, so it is loud. It can get crazy at times depending on what sport is happening. We're giving it a 6 out of 10, which brings the total to 7.3 out of 10. Unfortunately, it ended up in 5th place, which means our winners of the best bar on the Disney Wish is a tie between Hyperspace and Nightingales. And in my opinion, I don't think it could have worked out better. I think Hyperspace is incredible. If you're a space fan, if you're a Star Wars fan, it is a perfect bar. Nightingales, also the same thing. If you're a piano lover, if you're a high-class cocktail drink lover, if you're a Cinderella lover, Nightingales is the perfect bar for you. What do you think? What would be your favorite bar here on board? If you have some thoughts, comments, leave them down below. We'll read them all, I promise. If you like this kind of content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out this small channel. But with all that being said, don't forget to keep the wanderlust alive, and we'll see you somewhere.